So the first time I came to Career Services, it was more like an advising appointment for me. I had all of these things that I wanted to do, and you would look at my transcript and just see all these different classes, but I wasn't exactly sure where I wanted to go with it. So I met with Sandy, and she was like, these are all the things that you can do. And she knew that I was interested in psychology and politics, and she's like, how can we combine this? How can we make your resume and your GPA look as good as possible so that you're competitive in this process? So that was really reassuring. Over the last year, some of the services I used were mock interviews, which came really in handy for me, especially because I had never done a professional interview before. And they were like, you know, we can record it and so you can see yourself doing it. I was like, absolutely not. We are not gonna record it. But it was still helpful. Like, she's like, these are some of the questions that you'll be asked. You know, people have a hard time like answering questions, tell me about yourself, or talk about a challenge that you faced. So being able to talk through those before I actually did the interview was extremely helpful. So I think one of the most important things to remember when you're trying to achieve academic goals is that usually you're not going to do it well the first time. For me, my first year was a disaster. Like, I lost a scholarship and transferred to Memphis. So bringing up my GPA and just trying not to be so hard on myself, but figuring out who I was and learning from that failure was so important. And I've had a lot of experiences like that. Like, if I could say anything about academic success, it's that it's made up of multiple failures before you get there. So just to keep trying, keep looking for opportunities, and utilizing services like Career Services is so important. And so to be able to come up to this office and have the room to make mistakes, but also be able to build up your confidence at the same time is amazing, because it carries you so far. So it was really a place I was able to come and just relax a little bit. So the fellowship I'll be working in is with the Charles Koch Institute, and getting into that job process was kind of difficult because it's in Washington, D.C., and so I was doing everything from here. And so I think getting that fellowship would not have happened if it weren't for being up here and practicing. I would absolutely recommend it for that reason. And these are services that you are paying for with your tuition anyway, so you should definitely take advantage of them.